I'm always on the lookout for a great deal, and I was actually in the market for a new bag for some first aid equipment. So I was really happy when AMHEH contacted me about some of their new tactical bags. I got two different models to look at today. One is a SLING bag that's 15 liters, and then one is a standard backpack that's 22 liters. This one currently sells for 48 bucks, and this one is currently 80. All of their units have YKK zippers, 1050 water resistant material. So I actually have just barely looked at these. So this will be a kind of a first glance unboxing, and I'm gonna tell you what I see and tell you what I think. All right, let's go after it. So first up is the SLING bag. So this is a 15 liter, and I wanted this for some first aid equipment. And I've got a Velcro loop inside the back pouch for CCW. Here in the front, we've got a accessory pouch with some little pockets in it. So pens, pencils, small things like that, magazines, whatever. And then another smaller pouch up at the top, you know, for your phone so that way you can run your cord up and over. It does have a really nice feel. Like, I know that's kind of subjective, but I played around with a lot of kind of cheaper stuff, and the material does have a nice heavy weight to it. Got another pocket on the outside, again for small flat stuff. We have a little patch of MOLLE here in the front, so you can hang radio pouches or whatever on the outside. You know, tearaway first aid kit is what I would probably. Compression straps along the side. Another little strip of MOLLE along the edge. You know, water bottles probably. Nice, real solid hand grip here on the top. Little Velcro patch here. Your name patch. And let's take a look at the inside. So you can see this opens pretty far. It's basically 90 degrees. We've got just two interior pockets for some basic organization, which I personally like. I don't like having a lot of pockets on the inside. I like to be able to kind of do what I want. And we've got 3 or 4 inches of depth in here. Not bad. So let me stick my towel in here and let you see what it looks like all puffed up. Then here on the front, we've got the sling strap and a waist strap. So shoulder strap is nice and padded, couple little MOLLE loops up on the top, some other accessory rings, nice quick detach here, and it's got some really nice padding. Very well built. I mean, particularly for the price, it's got a real good feel to it with kind of just the right amount of organization. I'm pretty pleased. Let's take a look at the big one. So this is a more traditional 21 liter full-size backpack. Straps on both sides. Really nice padding across the back with a nice air vent here in the center to try to cut down on your back sweat. This is all MOLLE right here. I know that's hard to see with the black on black. So I like green paracord. So we've got tie-off loops on either side, and then this patch of MOLLE here in the center. So sleeping bag or, you know, something that's larger you could attach to the outside. Okay, outermost pocket. We've got a little quick accessory up top for your phone, most likely. And also Velcro for your name badge. Inside, we've got more kind of admin stuff. I've got pen holders, some little gear pockets. They're pretty shallow, so this is pens, pencils, you know, kind of flat stuff. Little zipper pouch for business cards, whatever. So typical kind of administrative things. Then the back, the actual back, only opens about halfway down. It doesn't tear all the way open like the sling bag does. We have a nice padded pouch here towards the back for your laptop. Minor little zipper pouches on the inside for passports or whatever to keep them more protected. I'm going to put my towel in here and see what it looks like full. I missed these water bottle pouches here along the side. And they're elastic, which is nice because they're not real big. So like a 20-ounce bottle, yes, I don't think you'll get a Nalgene in here. If you really, really wanted to, there is MOLLE webbing here on the outside, on the edge, that you could put a water bottle holder in if you really wanted to get even bigger. So kind of standard 20-ounce bottle kind of size is what it feels like. I'm really pretty impressed. The build quality on this feels really good for the money. It doesn't look overly tactical. It's black on black, and so the MOLLE webbing kind of melds into the case, so it doesn't look like a super tactical kind of thing. Just nice, solid kind of build. I'm really pleased. This is really pretty impressive. Let's see what they look like on. Okay, so here is the full-size backpack. And this is the sling bag. The waist holder is made for someone smaller than I. I'll call that a downside. I'm a 36-inch waist, and that's barely reaching around me. So we'll call that a negative. Maybe that'll work for you. Let's go ahead and pack this one up since I actually need a new backpack for my laptop. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see how much stuff I can get inside the sling bag. Mini laptop. Doesn't quite fit in the interior pouch. Doesn't go in the outside pouch, which is really made for CCW. Okay, it fit, but just barely. So I needed a new backpack anyway for my laptop and other kind of nerd accessories. So let's shift from my 30-year-old JanSport into this and see what it looks like. No, can't quite get my 14-inch laptop into the laptop pouch. So not quite as voluminous as you might think, but 21 liters, it's not supposed to be. My 14-inch laptop didn't quite fit in here, but if you have a 12-inch netbook or an iPad or something like that, you should be just fine. And the depth kind of makes up for that, or lack of depth. My Eastpak JanSport is a college backpack I've been carrying around with all my junk in it, so set reasonable expectations. Kind of a commuter size, an EDC. It's a really, really well built, particularly for the money. Just really good construction with kind of the right amount of sensible organization for a commuter bag. So I'm pretty pleased. So if you enjoy this, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And I've got some Amazon discount codes down below to save you a couple bucks. Thanks. See you on the next one.